was thinking,
Again?
things are so messed up.
Doug,
You know,
did somebody steal your glass? Sometimes the glass is half full, sometimes the glass is half empty with you. I think somebody took your glass.
I think the glass is
I
always.
think they're doing shots out of your
half
glass.
empty. I can't. Anyway. Oh, we got to tell. Are we on the air?
I think we're on the
oh,
air, Doug.
Gee. Oh. You're listening to Santa Cruz hometown station, M1220 KHTS. What's the name of our show?
It's
the
a Gazette Radio
Hour with Doug and John. It's the radio digest version of the Santa Clarita Gazette and free classified.
Can I say it this time? It's all you need to know to be in the know, Doug.
All right, John.
Remember? So how you doing, man?
I can't, John. I just can't believe it. I can't
Whoa,
believe
what now?
I just can't believe what's going on in City Hall, Sacramento, Obamacare.
Oh, Obamacare. You know, Doug.
Hey, John, did you hear?
Oh, jeez.
Did you hear about the Democratic senators that broke the world record in the 100-yard dash?
No, Doug. Tell me about the Democratic senators who
Running from Obamacare.
running from Obamacare.
They were running so fast.
You look, 100,000 people signed up for health insurance. Isn't that good? I mean, that means there's 100,000 people with computers who know how to turn them on.
So
how to navigate a
that's the
website.
glass is half full thing?
No, you know something? The glass half full thing. I'll tell you right now. It's easy. This is the secondary market. I mean, this is a primary market. This doesn't affect if you have a job. It's not going to affect the benefits you get from your job
Yet.
It's coming, and it may be a mess when it gets here. But right now,
John, it's a socialistic nightmare.
I think
This is just the tip of the iceberg. What you're seeing now, a year from now, when it starts affecting the employee-employer plans.
then I would probably agree with you. Hey, but at least I know one person who doesn't have to worry about health care.
Who?
Councilman Boyson, remember? Did you hear what happened?
You better tell our listeners.
Oh, man. The cash payout, if you decline health insurance from the city council, okay, which, most of these guys have other jobs, or they have other insurance, or they've had insurance, or they're on another policy. If you take the cash payout's different for each councilman. How is that even feasible? You get elected officials, and they get paid by the city, which is they should, but these elected officials, they get different rates of pay, basically. I mean, does it make sense?
What are you asking me for? I'm in favor of district voting,
Yeah.
and I'm the only one in town.
District
My
voting.
friends, the city council,
District voting. Which district? The sanitation district? The
No,
Castaic
not
Water
that,
District?
Not that kind of
They
district.
already voted.
No, Boundary District.
Can you pass the salt, Doug?
I want an east side city councilman where I live on the east side. I think there should be a north side, a northwest side, a whatever side, a west side.
The districts are pretty much.
I grew up in Tucson, Arizona. You had a city councilman for your neighborhood,
You
for
had a
your
sh-
neck of the woods. And you know what else we did?
You have a
We
sheriff down
voted
on-
for our mayor.
Did you
We
have a-
actually had elections for our mayor.
Did you
What
have
a
the sheriff
novel
down on Main Street?
concept.
Doug, calm down. Did you have the sheriff down on Main Street? Go to the saloon way back when? Tombstone, right?
Easy.
So how was Marshall Dillon? Oh no, it was Wyatt Earp. No, I don't disagree with you, and I think eventually you'll get to that point. But I think the biggest problem right now is the city council doesn't quite understand what they're there to do. But something. It's just like any other congressional or any other governing body.
Bingo.
They don't know they're there to do what, Doug?
Bingo. Represent us.
Represent us. Serve the people.
And I think they see a lot of the times they get tangled up in their own inner politics with who's sitting at the city council table.
Oh, you could say that about Congress.
Absolutely. They're not alone, no.
It's like they fall into the we've always done it this way, therefore we can't change the way we do it.
Right.
Which doesn't make any sense to me because that's what we want. Didn't Obama run on change?
Hope to.
Yeah, change and hope. I hope I did get some change back from my
How's that working?
on my tax return. I don't
How's
think I
that
will.
working for us, John?
Yeah. I'm hoping for change. I'm changing for hope.
Did you hear 932,000 people dropped out of the labor force in October?
Oh, but unemployment's down. You know why? Because none of them are looking for work anymore. I don't think things are as rosy as they're going to be painted between now and the midterm elections. There's no way. Everybody, we talk about the press, and you're a member of the press, although you're uber conservative for a member of the press, Doug. What's with that?
What's wrong with that?
Well,
it
I'm
makes
not saying
sense.
there's wrong with that.
Everything
but
I say makes sense.
Oh, wait a minute. Wow. Can we get sued for that somehow?
To me, anyway.
Oh, okay, good. Phew. I knew there was a little asterisk on that disclaimer.
'Cause I know my wife doesn't think that makes
Wow,
sense.
yeah, there's
So
probably like 6 or 7 of us. Oh, do we need to call Jeannie? We could smooth things over on the air. That would be fun. Oh, that's a great segment. Let's call Doug's wife.
Not today. Not today, my friend.
Oh, Jeannie, be nice to Doug. He's had a rough day.
Yeah, I don't deserve all this.
You can move to Canada. They already have socialized medicine.
You know, I have a good friend that's moving. He's lived in Santa Clarita all his life. He can't take the state anymore. He's actually doing something about it. He's moving to Washington State.
Have you heard the?
Bless him.
You listen to sports talk radio. I think maybe not AM 1220, which is the only thing I ever listen to. But when I can't get it, when I'm in Los Angeles or San Bernardino, there's actually a commercial from the Boise Chamber of Commerce
recruiting businesses and people to move to Boise. Yeah.
Get out of LA, move to Boise, Idaho. I never thought that would be something that I would ever consider. I'm thinking about checking out the website, Boise, Idaho.
You can get a lot of house for less money.
Yeah, probably.
John, we got a great show today. It is pretty sports heavy, but before we get to the sports, we do have Misclassifieds and Misentertainment.
The best part of the day.
And then it's sports after that.
Hey, it's a great time
everybody,
of year for
if your friends don't listen to the Gazette Radio Hour, call them right now. Have them tune in to 1220 AM KHTS.
We promise to say something stupid. All right.
That's not
You're listening to the Gazette Radio Hour. No, Doug will say something stupid. You're listening to the Gazette Radio on Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220.
I resemble that remark.